What's cracking, people? Anansi and welcome back to the Jade Empire. In the last one, we started the Black Leopard School's series of missions where we beat the 6th and 5th brothers. And now we're going to continue on up the list by challenging the 4th brother. First, 4th brother, you.
Hello, my name is 4th Brother Yu, and you must be the new prodigy. 1st Brother told us to watch out for you. He said that you're very talented. Since you've defeated 5th Brother, perhaps you'd let me decide just how talented you are. Care for a match?
Well, you seem pleasant. Can I ask you a question? What do you think happened to 2nd brother?
I've been trying to find that out myself. I even sent a few of the students into the city to see if they could discover the truth. Master Smiling Hawk was the last to speak with 2nd Brother, though I still don't know what they discussed. It's no secret that they disliked each other. 3rd Brother told me that Master Smiling Hawk sent 2nd Brother into the city on an errand, but nobody saw him leave the school. I fear 2nd Brother has run into trouble, and I suspect Master Smiling Hawk is behind it all.
Okay, so we got a little bit more information. The 3 students we saw at the entrance in the last part were sent out by 4th brother Yu. And for the sounds of things, unlike 6th, 5th, and 3rd brother, 4th brother seems more an acolyte of Master Radiant than anyone else. At least he's not actively dissing the guy to our faces. But before we get to that final conclusion, let's ask him about the Black Leopard School.
Well, the school is the best of its kind in all the Empire. I consider myself very fortunate to be a student here. That's not to say that we don't have our problems. Having 2 masters is a bit unusual, and it seems to slow the progress of the school. Master Radiant is a great leader, but he never comes out of his room anymore. Master Smiling Hawk, on the other hand, well, I shouldn't say anything about that.
Okay, so apparently 4th brother Yu is very hesitant to speak on Master Smiling Hawk. I'd like to challenge you to a fight.
Let's go then.
So what we're getting out of this is that 2nd brother was sent on an errand by Master Smiling Hawk to go to the city, but no one saw him leave the school. And now no one knows where he is.
Very impressive. I can see the masters were right to let you train with us. Well, thank you for the fight.
Okir okun wan pifir ir witiwik, ir wasa ir sankut.
So you've defeated 4th brother Yu. Finally. You'll get your chance to see what a real fighter can do soon enough. How about right now?
Wo ufna akna ir yakowak rui ni rui kuparfita.
I would like that more than you can guess, but I have other orders.
Nawara irok, wosa ir tatas ir uyu.
Master Smiling Hawk wants to see you. He sent me to escort you. Follow me. What if I don't want to meet him? Better yet, I'm not interested in meeting with him.
Og nigwa ir kwa an ir nor yok wo ni fita ir.
Then you are a fool. But I suppose I already knew that.
Sata asoni wakir fonir no ni.
Master Smiling Hawk has even less patience than I do. Let's go. I just said I want to meet the guy.
Thank you, 3rd brother, that is all. You are dismissed.
Sata kwa air noroki ir tana.
Yes, Master Smiling Hawk.
So, you are the new student I have heard so much about. Rarely does someone so young display the ability that you have shown. I noticed that you did not come from one of our usual schools. Do you mind if I ask you who your real master is?
Master Lee of 2 Rivers.
I don't think I've heard of him. Nevertheless, he obviously taught you well. You have talent. And with 2nd brother's death, we have need of a new brother.
What happened to 2nd brother?
I asked him to do something for me. He refused. Let me be blunt. Master Radiant is holding this school back. He's holding me back. Radiant is weak. He follows the way of harmony. His methods are slow and pitiful. This school belongs to me. I want Master Radiant removed, and you're the one to do it. You have certain abilities that will enable you to defeat my rival.
Deal with this yourself. I want no part of it.
I would deal with it myself if I could. However, Radiant is a unique problem, and you are the solution. You are the only one here capable of defeating Master Radiant. And rest assured, I will reward you extremely well for ridding me of him. To begin with, you'll have to deal with First Brother Kai. Destroy him, and you'll only be left with Radiant. But together, they would be too powerful.
I would never hurt First Brother Kai or Master Radiant.
So, First Brother is already winning you over, I see. He is pathetic, and so is his precious master. Do as I ask, and I will teach you things that no one else can. I also have a few rare items that should appeal to you. Simply kill First Brother and Master Radiant. The task is straightforward.
Look, dude, your acolytes have been rude as all get out, and I really don't like your beard. No, I'd rather die than help you.
You are a fool! You could have had everything. Instead, you will not survive your match with Third Brother. I will see to it. Now get out!
Alright, and like that, we've been kicked out of his overly luxurious room. Now, where was Third Brother again? I believe he was in the mess hall, was he not? Yes, here he is. Third Brother Renshan. You're a fool to choose Raiden over Smiling Hawk. Are you also a fool enough to challenge me to a fight? No, I'm fool enough to think that you can... Wait a minute. I got that wrong. You are the fool. We will see who is fool soon enough. Ha! Master Smiling Hawk is giving me new training. I'll enjoy watching you suffer.
Long sword.
I have my sword, so deal with it like that. That'll be quick. Nice. But I have focus. Deal with my furious kicks. Call me Bruce Lee. You know, I probably could have called this character Bruce Lee, but I felt like it would have been a bit too on the nose.
Oh no, you. Oh no,
You cheated. You can't beat me. I'm better than you.
Do not disgrace yourself further, Third Brother. Accept your defeat and learn from it.
This isn't over. You'll both pay for this. Also, I spoke for 2 sentences longer than that actual thing went on for.
That was quite a match. I've never seen Third Brother Rinshan fight that well, and yet you still beat him.
I think he had help from Smiling Hawk.
I suspected something was amiss, but you overcame it, and you still won. Master Radiant was sure you would prevail. He asked me to bring you to him once you defeated Third Brother. You won't have to test yourself against me after all. Come, let's go see him. He is anxious to speak with you.
Come in quickly, and shut the door behind you. It gets so cold and drafty in here. I can almost feel the wind blowing right through me. That was a joke, my young student. You are free to laugh if you feel so inclined. Everyone is so serious around here these days. If there's one thing I've learned since I died, it's not to take yourself too seriously. It can all end in an instant, and it's too late to enjoy your life. The Great Master Raiden is a ghost. So, you're dead. I think this would be a good one. The Great Maserati is a ghost. Right.
Usair Kokonato, Tanatia, Katanano, Shafatoyo, Kokonato Sir Ipanonenico.
Huh, I don't know about great, but yes, I am a ghost. Food for the worms, as they say. Now you'll be wondering why the school still calls a dead master.
Wuno will na no ba yesu. Isana yoyo, ko nirfuk no sunkud na no wana nyapir.
My spirit could not leave this place due to the way I was killed. First brother and I keep my death a secret, while he is second brother, until his recent demise.
Ipanar nuko iwa ir, nikasanarir, iruro ninua sa ir kana.
The other students just think I am an irritable old curmudgeon who doesn't like to be disturbed. Not too far from the truth, but no doubt you're wondering how I died. I suppose I'm not better to do. Yes, I would like to know.
Sairos tiusiat, saro rasipa ukari ir napsoaku.
Good. It's nice to have an eager listener, unlike some people who nod their head and pretend to listen. Wouldn't you say, first brother?
Master, I never.
Sairos tiusiat, saro rasipa ukari ir napsoaku.
Ah, stop it. It's not like I really expect you to listen. Talking just helps to keep my mind sharp.
Tawe ir kawana ir suni ir ipoki.
Now, where was I? Oh, yes. The story of my demise. Before Master Smiling Hawk was a master. He was third brother Liu. And now it all starts to click.
Niato no napadi irovir, kuni ugnawata ir.
He was a gifted student, although not a very good fighter. He preferred books and knowledge over combat, but his thirst for knowledge was unhealthy.
Sa ir yakowak, kokonato sir ipanonenico.
Smiling Hawk was never content with his place here. Eventually, he sought to move beyond his station and take what he had not yet earned. That's a dangerous path to tread.
Wo anania ifewir uk sonorok noka uk snapir.
Very dangerous, and especially for anyone who got in his way. At any rate, Smiling Hawk turned his considerable intellect to advancing himself.
Ko nirfuk no sunkud na no wana napir. Isana yoyo.
Smiling Hawk was smart, but he wasn't wise. He discovered a technique that allowed him to harness another person's style and power.
Wo nakapir sari awaf, van sir suorofos isinosaurus usuno.
This technique was unnatural. I reprimanded him and told him to stop dabbling with things that he could not control.
You could ni kunk uno sa son could noka ukyorir.
Of course, in my arrogance, I assumed he would obey my wise instructions. But Smiling Hawk had no intention of letting go of his newfound technique. Power is hard to gain and even harder to let go.
Tawe ir kawana ir suni ir ipoki.
An excellent point, and one that very few people grasp. You may yet prove to be an excellent student.
Wo nikasuri ir kwana no kuni ugnawata ir niknipier.
At any rate, Smiling Hawk decided to try out his technique on me. With my power, he could become a first brother, and more.
Nararo, na pirapir ni niktakatashi.
But Smiling Hawk failed to realize the true nature of his technique. It does not merely borrow your style and power, it takes your life.
You could ni kunk uno sa ir son could noka ukyorir.
And so, with one stealthy encounter, Smiling Hawk not only gained my fighting powers, but also eliminated the one person who could challenge him.
Ir kana. Wo nikasuri ir kwana no kasa ir iruru.
There's nothing more humiliating for a master than waking up and realizing you've been beaten by a bookworm, and in your own room, no less. Well, I think I can see where this is going. Well, I think I can see where this is going.
Ukwa aye. Usuta wusa ye waka niuk.
No doubt you can. You are very astute for someone so young.
Sata tawe ir wo nawa fu kuno sukut nia awafawa ir sutuk.
Smiling Hawk chose the easy route to power, but it has cost him. The power has changed him and corroded his spirit, but it also makes him very powerful.
Ikirnik tine piru, wo iferek uk son puno.
First Brother and I have kept him in check, barely. But the balance slowly turns in his favor as he gains more and more power. So how can we stop him?
Wo son puno no, yapapap nasi I weir sa ye wooth.
That is precisely why I brought you here. You alone have the skill and strength to defeat Smiling Hawk. There is something different about you.
Niato no napadi irovir, kuni uk nawata ir.
As a spirit, I can see your power and its source. It is different for you than for anyone I have ever met.
Nararo, na pirapir ni takatashi.
I won't tell you that Smiling Hawk cannot harm you, but I'm certain that he cannot steal your power. Not the way he stole mine at any rate. Why doesn't he just finish you off?
Irkana, wo nigasurir kwana no kasa iriru.
Master Smiling Hawk's sole advantage is stealing others' power, but he can't steal from me what he's already stolen, or so he believes.
Tawi ir kawana ir sunir ipoki.
He has had no experience battling spirits, and he fears that he just may lose. He is driven by greed, but controlled by fear. Why don't you kill him? Why don't you kill him yourself?
Sata tawi ir wo nawa fu kuno sukut nia awafawa ir sutuk.
He took my power and second brother's too. He is at least my equal now, if not more. If First Brother tries to aid me, Smiling Hawk will steal his power too.
Ipaner nuku iwa ir nikasanarir iruru ninua sa ir kana.
I am the only one keeping him in check. If I fail to defeat him, there will be nothing standing in his way. For now, his fear of my powers as a spirit keep him at bay. Why didn't Smiling Hawk just tell everyone you were dead?
Sata tawi ir wo nawa fu kuno sukut nia awafawa ir sutuk.
How would he explain it? How would he know I was dead unless, of course, he has something to do with it? To prove my death, he had to implicate himself. I will destroy the Smiling Hawk.
O no you wakitsu sa iraka wa shosi.
Humility is not one of your strengths. Fortunately, you will not need humility against the Smiling Hawk.
Sa ir yakawak kokonato si ir ipanoneniko.
Good luck, young one. Be careful, but be courageous. I know you have what it takes to defeat Smiling Hawk. Now, if I remember correctly, Smiling Mountain was also a teacher here, and he left because he couldn't stand the two warring factions. Now, let's go ahead and take care of Master Smiling Hawk.
I should have killed you sooner. You had such promise, but in the end you were just like second brother. Soon you will share his fate as well.
Why do you hate Radiant so much?
Radiant is dead. His time has passed. Now is the time for the living. Help me destroy him and I will make this school more powerful than ever before. Now you see why I need you. You have the power to deal death to the spirits, to Radiant. I will give you one chance to change your mind, now that you have seen what Radiant truly is. Help me remove him and I will reward you.
You were crazy if you think I'd join you.
I liked you, and I had so hoped we could come to some sort of agreement. But I suppose that just won't work. Now I will give you a demonstration of true skill. Unfortunately, you won't be around long enough to learn from it.
Let's see about that.
Focus.
I'm going to kick you and do this. Aha. Now, ice. I have fire. Eat it.
Ukir rufa ni nikerpa.
Attacking Master Smiling Hawk.
Wo ufna aknak ir yakova krui ni rui kuperfita.
I'm going to finish you off this time.
No, third brother. I have a much better use for you.
Ukir rufa ni nikerpa.
Master, no.
Now we will finish this.
Legendary
Aha, I see.
You won't see me coming.
Okay, I've been disoriented. There we go. But I still have the upper hand.
Long sword.
Master Smiling Hawk! You killed him!
You damn straight. What about it? Do you wish to defend his honor? He chose his fate. Attack me, and your fate will be similar.
What? No! First Brother sent me to find you. He was worried Master Smiling Hawk's followers might overwhelm you. I can see that isn't the case. Master Radiant and First Brother are waiting for you. I'll go tell them that you survived.
Wotowe ukawana ir usoana da hoki. Niato nonapadi irovir.
Well done. Well done indeed. There's something about your fighting. I'm not sure what it is exactly, but it's most unique. Whatever it is, it serves you well.
Tawe ir kawana ir sunir ipoki.
With Master Smiling Hawk gone, I can finally heed the call of my spirit. Much longer than I would have been torn from this place forcibly.
Master, why must you leave? I still have so much to learn from you, and we need a strong master to rebuild the school.
Irkana. Unigasuri kwana no kasa iriru.
Brother Kai, there are some things you must learn for yourself. As long as I stay here, I am holding you back.
Tawe ir kawana ir sunir ipoki.
And besides, you are ready. You know enough, and what you do not know, you'll figure out. That is what it means to be a master. Congratulations, first brother, or should I say, master.
Thank you. If it wasn't for you, well, this never would have happened. It seems to me that you're the one who should receive this honor.
Don't let Kai's compliments go to your head. You did us a great favor, and you're welcome here anytime. But you're no master. You are very likely the most skilled fighter I've ever known. But your path lies in a different direction. Many directions, if I don't miss my guess. This school needs stability, and right now, Kai offers that. One day, when your adventures are done, you'll make a great master. Until then. That's okay. I didn't really want to be a master. Of course you don't. Ha! But I will offer something more than thanks. Before I leave, I'll teach you a style I learned in the spirit world. I was afraid to use it against Smiling Hawk. If he had stolen it from me, he would have been almost unstoppable. Well, are you interested in learning, or are you just going to stand there? Yes, I'm very interested. Watch and learn. If you are as good as you seem, I should only have to show you once. The style you just learned is very rare. Its original master died centuries ago, but the spirits know it. and now you do as well.
Wowo sun ponono, yapapap nasia uir sa uth.
I must be going. First Brother Kai will never truly be master until I am gone. The students must follow him and him alone.
I would speak with you alone, Master Radiant, before you go. If you wait outside, I will join you in a minute. I have something I would like to offer you, and thanks for your help.
Very well, and good luck, Master Radiant.
Wo anania ifewir uk sonoruk noka uk snapir.
Good luck to you as well. You'll need it. Ooh, the paralyzing palm and Heaven's blessing gem.
There you are. Master Radiant has gone, and I'm left to lead this school on my own. I'll miss him very much, but at least we are rid of Smiling Hawk. I wanted to thank you for all you've done, but I also wanted to show you some items that belong to Master Smiling Hawk. I thought you might find something of interest.
I'm glad I could be of help. Is there anything more I can do?
You're welcome to visit the school and spar with us whenever you like. The students need someone like you to knock some sense into them from time to time.
I should go.
And I should get back to the students. There is so much I need to do, I barely know where to begin. Thank you again for everything.
Well, one thing, you're going to need a first brother, a second brother, and a third brother, dude. Gem of Inner Genius. We got 2 new gems and a couple of new lessons. Well, a couple new lessons and a couple new techniques. Let's go with the techniques first. At the bottom we have the Rote of the Endless Mind. We get +5 focus and +5 chi. The Rote is a, I'm not sure if it's Rote or Rote, is a method of cleansing the mind and body, focusing the power of the inner self through your thoughts and actions. One who practices this technique frequently gains inner strength and clarity of purpose. We also learned Styles the Paralyzing Palm. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to map this to here, to the Storm Dragon. And we're going to test it out in the next part. But we also got 2 more gems. The Gem of Inner Genius, which gives +10 to mind, -5 to body, and -5 to gem. The Gem of Mind by the Spirit. This gem imparts great wisdom and mental abilities to its wearer, but it teaches a lesson of its own. That great and sudden power is only available at a great price. The wielder's mental capacity is greatly strengthened, but at the cost of his or her physical spiritual abilities. So basically, it's a double-edged sword. You get a lot more mind, but you lose spirit and body, and as a result, and the Gem of Heaven's Blessing. This is probably one of the best gems in the game. Heaven's Blessing Gem is a damage shield. Only followers of the Way of the Open Palm may use this gem. This gem surrounds you in an aura of wind that damages any who attack you. Its effect is constant while the gem is equipped. So we have a couple of pretty decent ones. What we're probably going to do is we're going to unequip the Gem of the Gentle Mind and equip the Heaven's Blessing Gem. Now you may be wondering, is there one for the Way of Closed Fist? Yes, but you get it, I believe you get it either much later or you get it from Master Smiling Hawk. I've never actually done the Master Smiling Hawk side of this quest. I've always played my RPGs as the good guy. It's just how things go for me. Now the Shin, and I believe everyone now has something to say about the new Master. The Spring Willow.
It's about time somebody dealt with that rogue Smiling Hawk. Of course, now I have to clean up the mess you 2 made.
Well, I'm sorry about that, but I had to deal with them. Now we head into Master Smiling Hawk's room. You don't get to loot anything. But I believe if you head back to Master Radiant's room... Nope. Oh, you cannot open. Never mind, you can't get nothing from him. Alright, and with that, we're going to make our way through the, through to the Imperial Colosseum, and we're going to call it a part there, because next time, we're going to tackle the Imperial Colosseum. Citizens of the Imperial City often look down upon outsiders as simple and deprived people. Well, that's just borderline racist. I say borderline because everyone's the same ethnicity, but still. But yeah, so We never actually get to see second brother spirit. At least I don't believe we do. And the reward you get from doing the Black Leopard School is actually very handy, especially in upcoming parts. Because you're going to be dealing with a lot of tough enemies from here on out. For instance, up until now we've dealt with mostly 1 to 2-on-1 combat in terms of the enemies. Going from here, it's going to be a lot more than that.
I know you did it, Ling. It's just a matter of proving it to the minister.
We got some more side quests here, but before we do that, I have to know which way was it to the Colosseum. Was it here? No, not here. Now, I will admit, my memory of passing through here has been very, very foggy. But I believe that the Colosseum was around here we are, the Imperial Arena. Now the thing about the Imperial Arena is that in doing so, we're going to kick off one of the side quests to get us noticed by one of the Lotus Assassin Order, which we are going to kick off. No, the demons are okay. Sorry, I kind of swapped back and forth during my head. But yeah, we want to do the Imperial Arena because even though it is by far one of the easiest ones to do,
That's why my men brought you to me. I wanted to finish this personally.
But I...
Don't even try to make this better. You should have won that fight, Zhang, but you suddenly developed that blind spot, didn't you? Did the glint of silver get in your eye?
Joe, honestly, I...
You needed something for Twitnit one?
Yes, I need to speak with you in private. It seems Warrior Zhang has decided to retire.
I'm finished here. If you're here to fight, do what they tell you.
what just happened?
You couldn't see for yourself? I was just retired from the Imperial Arena. Guess my spot in the roster is yours if you want it. Go find Kui the promoter if you think you can fill my shoes. He's always upstairs in the third room over or so, and looking for new blood. I'm taking what I have left from my winnings and leaving.
And just like that, we're going to call it a part here. I've been Anansi. You've been awesome. I'll catch you next time when we start the Imperial Arena. Deuces!